Now, we all know that we have plenty of examinations to come up. Now, these examinations start ranging from CAT, IFT. IFT is not there this year. So, CAT, ZAT, Narsimunji, Symbiosis, MHCET, and TISNET, MyCAT. So, there are plenty of examinations, and it is very difficult to count all these things at this moment. Okay. Now, with all these examinations, I have one thing that is being asked to me repeatedly. Now, sir, there are so many examinations. So, which examination should we focus on more? CAT is an important examination. So, with the mock examinations of CAT, how do we plan the mock papers, the mock test series of other management entrance tests? So, this is the very common question that I have been asked from many of the students, and each and every student is struggling in making a proper schedule as far as the mock test series is concerned for CAT as well as other management entrance examinations. So I thought, why not conduct a session so that I can help my students in order to prioritize each of these examinations, in order to understand what should be the proper schedule that they should follow, so that they can plan, they can schedule all these mock papers vis-a-vis CAT and other management entrance examinations. So friends, good afternoon. I'm Gaurav Gupta, and I welcome all of you on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep with a different session in which we are going to talk about when to take CAT and non-CAT mock papers, or basically how to plan, how to schedule these mock test series. Uh, in which, like we at BYJU'S, we offer more than 80 mock papers. All right. So how should we plan all these 80 mock papers in the limited amount of time so that we can learn more out of it, right? So let's discuss about this. Now, before I actually get into the schedule of these mock papers, now in this tiny session, whatever time we have, okay, since we have to discuss a lot of things, we have to plan about all the examinations that will be there in future. So we must move in a systematic way. Okay. So we'll be making a proper schedule, but before that, we should know for what we are making this schedule. Definitely not every one of you will be taking every examination. So as a student, first of all, you need to understand which all examinations are you going to take. Okay, so as and when slowly and steadily we are getting the notifications of these examinations. Up till now, we have the notification of CAT, ZAT, SNAP, and Narsimunji. So these are four big examinations that are there in front of us. And in the days to come, we will be getting the notifications of MyCAT, TISNET, Maharashtra CET, IPSET, and there are plenty of examinations like MAT, CMAT, and many more. Okay. So first of all, you will have to shortlist these examinations, right? You'll have to make a list of all the examinations that you want to take. I'm not asking you to make the list of all the examinations. Fine, you can start by writing down each and every examination and strike out which examination is the one that you don't want to take. Okay, so a list banao. It will be a very big list of examinations. Probably you will take 8 to 10 examinations in this list. And out of this list, let's shortlist some of the examinations. So if I have to make a small list for all of you, now, any MBA aspirant whom I can say that wants to get into some of the top B schools of the country, so there will be some mandatory examinations. So let's spend some time in making this list. I'll also tell you some of the names of the colleges that takes admissions through these examinations. All right. So the first and the foremost important examination is CAT. Now, CAT is conducted by IIMs. So we have plenty of IIMs in the country, which are divided in 3 or 4 categories: Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. Some of them know them by their generation: Generation 1 IIMs, Generation 2 IIMs, Generation 3 IIMs. Okay. So CAT is the examination conducted by IIMs, and primarily this is the examination that will take to get admissions into IIMs. So if I am ambitious enough and I know that I have a caliber to get into IIMs, so yes, definitely I should be keeping this examination in my list. Now, other than IIMs, there are there are plenty of B schools, plenty of top B schools of the country that takes CAT score for their admission process. Now, the some of the names other than IIMs are Faculty of Management Study, which is affiliated to Delhi University. Okay, this year IIFT will also be considering CAT score. Then IIT's Indian Institute of Technologies, which are located in Delhi, Bombay, Kharagpur, Kanpur, Madras, Roorkee. All right. So these are six IITs which will take CAT score for their admission process. Like other than these, you will have MDI, which is based in Gurgaon. You will have SPGen, which is situated in Mumbai. And other than these colleges, there are more than 50 colleges which will use CAT score for their admission process. Okay. Now, every region has good number of colleges. So depending upon the region you are staying in or the region you are open for doing your MBA, you can fill these colleges. All right. So right now we're not talking about colleges, but we are talking about examinations. So these are some top names which will take admissions through CAT examination. So CAT becomes very important examination, or I'll say that the most important examination. Now after CAT, I will rate XAT, Xavier's Aptitude Test, which is conducted by XLRI. Okay, and there are different colleges which will take XAT score for their admission process the way CAT does. Okay, now other than XLRI, there are some top B schools like SPGen. So SPGen is common in CAT and XAT. So other than XLRI, it is SPGen, then XIM, Bhubaneswar. Okay. Other than this, you will get Liba, which is in Chennai, then Great Lakes, then IMT Ghaziabad. IMT Ghaziabad, the name you will also find in CAT examination, right? So CAT and XAT, there might be some overlap of colleges, but I can say that XAT is the next big examination after CAT. Now, why I'm calling these two examinations big? Because number one, the quality of colleges that are under these examinations. IIMs, XLRI, SPGen, fine. So these are some big names. So number one is the quality of colleges. Number two is the quantity of colleges. All right. So these two examinations increases the chances of you getting an admission in one of the top B schools in the country, and they will definitely increase your chances. All right. Now, Anisha is asking, so please suggest how to reduce negative marking in mocks. Anisha, I'm really sorry, yaar. Today we'll not be discussing how to take mock, but we are discussing how to plan these mock papers. So, Anisha, if I'll get some time towards the end, I'll take this particular thing. But there are plenty of sessions I've already conducted in the past, and I'll be conducting in near future, in which I'll be talking how to basically take a mock examination. All right. Siddharth, do you need to fill any other form to be considered for IITs through CAT? Yes, Siddharth. Now, Siddharth, if you have applied for CAT, then CAT will cover only IIMs. So all the IIMs that are there in the country, you don't have to fill a separate form for that. But other than IIMs, if you want to be considered for any other college that considers CAT examination for their admission process, then yes, you will have to apply for those colleges separately. So FMS will have a different form, IMT will have a different form. Yes, you will have to pay for these forms separately. Then for different IITs, you will have to fill different forms. So IIT दिल्ली के लिए different form होगा, IIT कानपुर के लिए, IIT खड़गपुर, IIT मुंबई. So you will have to apply to all these IITs separately. Similarly for ZAT, so once you have applied for ZAT, then ZAT का जो form है that does not even covers XLRI. ZAT के फॉर्म के साथ आपको XLRI का फॉर्म भी फिल करना पड़ेगा. Then separately for SPGen, XIM, Bhubaneswar, IMT Ghaziabad, or whichever college you want to apply for. All right. Okay. After CAT results, we should fill separate form. Okay, Gaurav, one very good thing that you have asked. Now, Gaurav, understand one thing. Like if I'll consider the CAT examination, so CAT examination is being conducted on 27th of November 2023, right? Now there will be some colleges which will have their deadline for the application 1 or 2 days before the actual CAT examination. All right. There will be some other colleges whose deadline will fall after the CAT examination but before the result. And the third category of colleges will be those colleges whose deadline for application will fall after the results are out. Generally, the good colleges like FMS, MDI, SPGen, they have their deadlines before the examination is conducted. All right. So you can wait up till the month of November, and then in the month of November, you will have to take a decision about some of the colleges for which you want to apply for the admissions. All right. So CAT results से पहले तो छोड़ो, CAT होने से पहले there will be some colleges whose deadline will be there. Fine. So you will have to track the deadlines of the applications for these colleges. Now there is no need to start this process right now because I don't think so any of these colleges have started their registration. Okay. So the registration generally starts in the month of October, and the colleges which are affiliated to CAT, I mean to say that the colleges which will be considering CAT score, so their deadlines will be 1 or 2 days before CAT examination. So you can wait up till the month of November or the mid of November, and at that time you can take a decision as to which college you want to apply for. All right, fine. Now moving ahead, I was shortlisting the examination. So after CAT and ZAT, the next big examinations are SNAP, Symbiosis National Aptitude Test, and NMAT. Okay. Now NMAT is conducted by NMIMS. Okay, and NMIMS will have different branches. The I can say the best branch or the main campus is the Mumbai campus. All right, and it is actually a very good college. Now, Narsi Munji Mumbai campus can easily compete with some of the IIMs, or I definitely can keep Narsi Munji Mumbai campus above some of the third generation IIMs very easily because of the reputation of this college, because of the number of years this college has been there. All right, so NMIMS Mumbai is good. Other than NMIMS Mumbai, it has branches in Bangalore, then Hyderabad, Navi Mumbai, Indore. So there are different campuses for NMIMS. Now it's totally up to you if you want to apply for these campuses or not. All right. So once again, Narsimunji, it will offer you admissions in NMIMS, and yes, there are some other colleges which are affiliated to NMAT, and they will be considering NMAT score for their admission process. Okay. Now, SNAP. SNAP is conducted by Symbiosis International University, and there are some wonderful colleges that are under SNAP. One of the best colleges is SIBM, and SIBM once again has different branches. The main branch is in Pune, and this is one wonderful college. Now, SIBM Pune and Narsi Munji Mumbai campus, they are neck to neck. So ये दोनों colleges बहुत ही अच्छे हैं, and you can consider these two colleges. Then after SIBM Pune, we have SCM HRD. Then after this, we have SIIB. All right. So there are plenty of colleges under SNAP you can consider. So SNAP is once again a very, very important examination to take. Now we don't have IFT examination this year. So this list ends here. No, actually not. This list does not end. So like at the beginning, I've told you this is a never ending list. So after this, you can keep some other examinations like MHCET, Maharashtra CET. It's a very important examination if you are looking to take admissions in one of the best B schools in the country. The name is Jamnalal Bajaj Institute of Management Studies. So yes, Jamnalal Bajaj can easily come in top 5 or top 6 colleges of India. Yes. So it can compete with IIM Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Mumbai, Calcutta, or it can compete with FMS, Delhi University. All right. So MHCT, like for using MSCT, you can take admissions into JBIMS. Now, other than JBIMS, MHCT has plenty of colleges like Wellinger, KJ Sumaya, Sensory. All right. So there are plenty of colleges which are in Maharashtra, and admissions to these colleges are conducted through MHCT examination. All right. Victor is asking, sir, collateral fee loans are available for government colleges. Will it be available for good private colleges? Like, yes, 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 Victor, definitely. So, other than government colleges, if you are taking admissions in private colleges, so yes, there are bank loans which are available and you can avail those things. Okay. Now, after MHCT, I have TISNET, then MyCat. Then after these three, I can put IBSAT, then MAT, then CMAT. So there are plenty of examinations that you can take. Okay. So some of the examinations I have listed in front of you. Now you can take a small decision. You can sit, discuss it with any of the mentors that you have, and decide which all examinations you want to take. Okay. More number of examinations, that means there will be higher chances of you getting into any of the B schools of the country. All right. Don't just stick to one or two examinations. You must increase the list of examinations that you are taking. Okay. Now, if I go ahead and talk about prioritizing these examinations. So, the priority of these examinations can depend upon different parameters. Now, one is the quality of colleges. Okay. Next thing is the number of colleges that participates in that particular examination. Okay. So what I have done is I have given you the priority of these examinations in the order. So if you are an MBA aspirant, then I would advise all of you to take the top five examinations: CAT, ZAT, SNAP, Narsi Munji, and MHCD. So these are five examinations that all of you must take. Okay. Now, second thing that can be considered while prioritizing these examinations will be the specialization. Okay. Now, if you want to get into HR, let's say you want to do MA in HR or MBA in HR, then one of the examinations that I have written, TISNET. TISNET is for Tata Institute of Social Sciences, which is situated in Mumbai. All right. Now, this college is one of the best colleges for HR program in the country. So anybody who is focusing on MA in HR or MBA in HR, which is equivalent, so you must consider this college in your list. Secondly, if you are looking for let's say mass communication marketing, then MICA, Mudra Institute of Communications, which is situated in Gujarat, Anand. Okay, this is one very good option. If you are not at all interested in HR, you must not include TestNet in your list. And if you are interested in marketing or mass communication, then MyCat should definitely be there in your list. All right, fine. So these are different factors that can be used to prioritize these examinations, right? Okay. So while making a list of examinations for yourself, you can consider all these things and you can prioritize these examinations. Also, one more thing that can be kept, like one more factor that can be considered is a backup option. Okay. Now, let's say I am a student. So, let's say, talking about a particular case. So, I am a student who is average in studies, who is less confident about the examinations like CAT, SNAP, Narsi Munji, or ZAT. And I want to keep some more examinations as a backup. So I can keep MAT examination, I can keep IBSAT, I can keep CMAT examination. Now, definitely these names that I have taken just now, these are not the best options that are available in the country. But yes, all of them can be treated as some backup options. So if I'm thinking that I'll not be able to do good in other examinations and I will have to settle down at some, I would say, not so good college. Okay. So if you want to keep options open for yourself, then you can also keep the bottom three names in your list. Okay. So it totally depends on how much money you are ready to spend, how many examinations you can take. But what I would say is, when you will be doing an MBA, then the entire studies, the entire 2 year studies of MBA will definitely cost you more than 10 lakh rupees. If you are in top B schools like IIMs or XLRIs or Nasi Munji or Symbiosis, then you will have to spend more than 20 lakhs, right? So when you will be spending more than 10 or 20 lakhs in this range of money, then there is no harm in spending 20, 30,000 rupees to apply for these colleges, to apply for these examinations, right? So that 20, 30,000 is a very small sum when I compare it with 20 lakh rupees. It's not even 1% of that. All right. So please do not hesitate in filling up these forms. The more forms you will fill, it will be better for you, and that will certainly increase the chances for you to get into any of the B schools in the country. All right. Now, Victor, there's very underrated college, IISc Bangalore. Now, Victor, it is not an underrated college. It is a very good college. Okay. Lots of people would not know about Indian Institute of Sciences in Bangalore. But yes, Indian Institute of Sciences also offers MBA programs. And yes, you are absolutely right. The fee is also less. Okay. So you can keep this college among your options as well. Indian Institute of Sciences, it takes CAT score. All right. So you can apply to IISc definitely, but for that you will have to take CAT examination. Okay. What order would you suggest to give these examinations? Now, Parth, priority means like if I'm prioritizing these examinations, then these are the certain parameters that you can consider. I've also told you what will be the sequence in which I'll be prioritizing these examinations. So I'll say that top five examinations should be taken by each and every student. Then, depending upon the specialization, you can also shortlist any of the options. And then the last, but not the least, if you want to keep any of the backup options, then you can go for the other examinations also. Okay. Now, Siddharth, what is the cutoff of IISc? Now, Siddharth, the cutoff for ISC. So, one thing I'll tell you that ISC also looks at your profile. Okay, profile is a mixture of a lot of things. If I talk about the cutoff of ISC Bangalore, then it is certainly above 90 percentile. Okay, Victor, 99.1 percentile, no. So I have known like lots of my students who have got admission in ISC Bangalore at a percentile of 95 or 96 as well, right? So like I told you that it's a combination of your score as well as profile. So you need to be a very good student. Yes, 99 percentile you are saying the cutoff. So it is the general cutoff, but it will include the profile as well. Like if you want to hear about the examples, I have also seen people getting a call from IIM Ahmedabad at a score of as low as 88 percentile. The student was a general category student, male, and an engineer. Okay, so the cutoffs are some benchmarks at which a normal person will get a call. But yes, if my profile is very good, then I can also be considered by these top colleges for their admission process. Okay. Amit says that I want to do MBA in finance. Should I apply for ZAT and TISNET? Amit, I would not recommend you TISNET examination if you want to go for MBA in finance. Other than TISNET, you can apply for all the examinations. So you must apply for CAT, ZAT, Narsi Munji, Symbiosis, as well as MHCT. Now there is a program in JBIMS, Jawaharlal Bajaj Institute of Management Studies, which is MSc in Finance. So that is a specialized course in finance, and you can read about that program over the internet as well. Okay. Now let's move ahead and come to the most important part of this session for which we are here. Now, scheduling of the mocks. Now, I know that maximum number of students, their preparation revolves around CAT examination. Okay. So whenever you start your preparation, you tell to yourself that you are preparing for CAT examination. Okay. But other than CAT, we have other examinations also. Also, if I talk about the syllabus of CAT examination and compare it with the other examinations, then yes, there is some difference between the syllabus of different sections of CAT and other examinations. Now, it is the difference in syllabus, it is the difference in the type of questions, it is the difference in the structure of questions, it is the difference in the level of difficulty of the questions that you will find in CAT when compared with other examinations. All right. So, let's say you are preparing for CAT and you are covering each and everything that is there in CAT. Now, whichever institute you would have joined, every institute will definitely help you in the preparation for other examinations also. I'll take a very small example. So if I talk about logical reasoning section, the reasoning section of Narsi Munji or SNAP examination, the type of questions that you will see there, those type of questions will not be asked in CAT examination. For example, the questions on coding and decoding, right? The questions on number and letter series, blood relations, clocks in calendars. Clocks थोड़ा बहुत CAT में मिल जाएगा, but the type of question that you will see in these examinations, Narsi Munji, MHCT, symbiosis, you will not see these type of questions in CAT. Other than that, input output sequences, decision making. Okay. So what you need to do is you need to plan your studies accordingly so that you will be able to prepare for all the examinations that you have selected. Okay. Now, if I talk about CAT syllabus, then like I would say that 70-75% of the things will be common with every examination. But yes, 20 to 25% of the syllabus is different and you'll have to prepare for that. Now, while you are attending the basic lectures, the elementary classes for the preparation of CAT, yes, all these topics will be taught to you in every institute, including BYJU'S exam. So we teach all these areas to our students, no matter like if they are coming in CAT or not. But yes, since we understand that all these areas will help you in building up the foundation as well as they will help you in cracking the other examinations. So we will cover each and everything as a part of our syllabus. Okay. So that means the basics about all these topics will be covered in your curriculum. Now, the question is how to start with the mock papers of these examinations. Okay. So obviously, you would know that the test series for CAT is currently going on. Okay. So we here at BYJU'S, we have conducted somewhere around 12 mock papers, and every 10 days we have a mock CAT. Okay. Now, CAT examination, which is scheduled to happen on 27th of November, the schedule of other mock papers will completely depend on the dates of these examinations. So I'll consider Narsi Munji examination for instance. Now, if you don't know, Narsi Munji examination is spread across a window of somewhere around 2.5 months. Narsi Munji examination can be taken maximum 3 times. So in this window of 2.5 to 3 months, you can schedule your NMAT examination maximum 3 times. There should be a minimum gap of I think 20, no 15 days between any two examination, if I'm not correct. So 15 or like this number is like 15 or 20. Okay, so there should be a minimum gap of let's assume 15 days between these examinations. So now it's totally up to you. When do you want to schedule your NMAT examination starting from the window which will start in the month of October? So October, November, and December, these are the 3 months in which NMAT examination will be conducted. Now, what I would advise my students is to conduct their first attempt of NMAT, in the first week of November. All right, give it good enough space between NMAT and CAT examination. So somewhere around 2nd or 3rd November, you can schedule your NMAT examination. Right? Now you are already preparing for NMAT examination. Okay. Now talking about quant, the level of difficulty of quant in NMAT is low as compared to CAT examination. The syllabus is similar. Okay. Talking about logical reasoning and data interpretation, once again, you would have covered all these areas during your basic lectures, and you just have to do a some revision for 10 to 15 days to get prepared for NMAT. Same thing is with verbal RC section. Okay, so what you can do is just to understand the pattern of this examination, the level of difficulty of this examination, you can take one or two mocks in the month of September, right? Then let's say if you have a total of 8 mock examinations for NMAT, so I will take one mock NMAT in the month of September just to get aware about the pattern and the level of difficulty. Okay. Then just before the first attempt of NMAT, you can plan 5 mocks more. So 10 days before actual examination. So let's say your NMAT examination is on 1st of November. So starting from 20 October, you can take NMAT examination every second or third day. Okay, so that ways you'll be able to practice for the pattern of NMAT examination in a proper way, and you will be able to devise your strategy in these 10 days as far as NMAT is concerned. Now the same thing is to be done with each and every mock. So let's say SNAP examination is in the month of December. Okay, that examination is in the month of January. Narsi Munji will come in the month, sorry, MHCT will come in the month of March. All right. So when you are having a very tight schedule of the examinations. So for SNAP examination, you can take one mock 2 or 3 months before the actual examination, and the remaining mocks in a period of 10 days before the examination. Same thing can be done with ZAT and any other exam. Now for MHCT examination, you will have plenty of time. Okay, so there will not be any other examination in the period of 15-20 days before or after MHCT examination. So you will be relaxed when it comes to the test series or taking that mock test series for MHCT examination. Also till MHCT, you will be habitual of taking different examinations, so it will not be a worry. So it will be a worrisome process in the first 3 or 4 months of your examination schedule, that is October, November, December, and January. So this is how you can place your mock examinations in the 4 months, October, November, December, or January. Okay. Uh, Vineet is asking, sir, which topics are under reasoning based DI? So Vineet, reasoning based DI पे ना किसी भी type का question बन सकता है. Okay, so they can give you a question of missing values in a table. Okay, they can give you a pie chart and make a reasoning based DI question. So reasoning based DI can be made on any area, right? Generally, reasoning-based data interpretation will find the questions of Venn diagrams, maxima, minima. That is also a reasoning-based DI. So specifically, you cannot put topics in reasoning-based DI because it can be made on any of the areas. We can apply non-IM institutions for CAT 2023. Yes, Naveen, you can apply as soon as the registration will start for non-IM colleges. Okay, you can definitely apply for them, but it will be a very big list. So make sure that you know the cutoff of the colleges that you are going to apply for, and you are scoring that much score, you are getting that much percentile in your mock papers. Okay, so one another criteria that you can use to shortlist the colleges, I'm not talking about examinations but the colleges. So let's say in CAT you are scoring constantly scoring 90 plus percentile. Okay, then you can select all those colleges which are lying in the range of above 90 percentile. If I'm scoring 70 percentile, then obviously there is no use of filling the colleges like FMS or IITs if your score is somewhere around 70 percentile. All right. So make sure that you are considering different parameters, like I've told you, to apply for examinations as well as topics. All right. Now, friend, if there is anything else I can help you with, please leave your comment in the chat box, and we'll be conducting many more sessions on all these things so that we'll be able to help you in understanding different examinations as well as their course structure. All right. So that's all from my side, my dear friends. Now you can unlock your free trial on the portal of BYJU'S Exam Prep for 3 days by going to the application, entering your mobile number, and clicking on Start Free Trial so that you can have a 3 day free trial so that you can have what all things we are offering you. And later on, you can join any of the programs of BYJU'S Exam Prep. Now, in case you want to enroll for any of the test series, so yes, CAT 2023 and other MBA examination test series is available for all of you. Like I told you that we have 80 plus mock papers, which will include 25 CAT mocks. There will be more than 10,000 practice questions on every topic, covering each and every subtopic. There will be video solutions for all the mock CAT papers and detailed mock analysis as well. All right. This is the list of our CAT 2022 toppers. New batches are available for CAT 2023 comprehensive program. Still, if you think you are late, you want to start your preparation. So this is one last chance for all of you to get into CAT 2023 comprehensive programs. And you can see the list of things that you'll be getting in this program. Now for CAT 2023 aspirants, our next All India Open mock will be live starting from 8th of September up till 17th of September. So, without any delay, do register for this examination. Do not wait. Just quickly register and take this free All India mock. All right, fine. So, friends, that's all from my side for the day. Have a wonderful time preparing for CAT examination and other MBA exams as well. Okay. In case you have any kind of query, you are free to post your query in the chat box. Thank you very much. All the very best.